So with that being said, I hope all of my classmates find what they're looking for and succeed in whatever they're doing in this life. For some of us here, basketball was our thing, and our team went to the state playoffs this year. It was an amazing experience. I shot many threes, just as my teammates did. But there was one thing in basketball I have not done yet. I've always wanted to be able to dunk a basketball. I'm close, but not there yet. So, with that being said, what is your slam dunk? What is my slam dunk, and what is my next slam dunk? So, what are you going to keep working towards after today? And whatever your goal is, be sure you slam dunk it. We can't wait to see you all come back and share your achievements. I won't be able to dunk a basketball today in our old gym because it doesn't exist anymore, but I'm still training and keep getting closer. I am a senior now, and yesterday I went to the gym and I still couldn't dunk, but I will come back and visit and borrow a basketball and dribble down the court and dunk that sucker. So, also, one thing I forgot to talk about is all these wonderful staff members, and that if they weren't here from the start of our journey, we would all agree that we wouldn't be on this very stage ready to take on this thing called life. So, in addition, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your hard work and dedication to make sure we're getting a quality education. And thank you all for making it fun to learn in and out of the classroom. And especially I want to say thank you to Mr. E for always letting us play disc golf during third period instead of learning English like we're supposed to. So it was always a fun time in that class, so thank you, Mr. E. Moving on, it is honestly hard to say goodbye to the football field and the gym of Falls City High School. And yes, also the classrooms. We really did learn some stuff inside of the school too. So, class of 2024, I want you to challenge yourself. Remember where you came from, find your basketball, and whatever that is for you, and then dunk your basketball. Thanks for listening. Peace out. And then now I would welcome our salutatorian, Dawson Teal.
Hello everybody, my name is Dawson Teal, I'm the salutatorian. Welcome to the 2024 graduation ceremony. On behalf of the graduating class of 2024, thank you for attending this year's ceremony. Something about Falls City High School that sets it far and away from any other schools in this area is the great core of faculty that we have in this school. The faculty that is in this school, the faculty that the school has is truly one of a kind. I've had the pleasure of attending this school since my freshman year. Every day when I walked through those front doors of the high school, I felt welcomed and appreciated. On the behalf of the class of 2024, I would like to thank you, the teachers, for all the hard work that you do for us students. Without any of you, none of us would be here ready to accept our diploma and to begin this next chapter of our life. My favorite moment a teacher has ever done in this school was when Mr. Ellingson walked into our careers class and nonchalantly asked if any of us were going to be hound breeders. Our time in high school was definitely a roller coaster ride. Freshman year, we started online. For me, I was at a new school, and I only saw names like Keaton, Peter, Aaron, Ian, and Alice, Walter, and Allison, and these little black boxes on a computer. It was a weird time to be a new student. I had been to football practices, so I had met Aaron, but everyone else was a tiny black box on a computer. Halfway through that year, we switched to in-person schooling. We had to wear masks. We had 4 classes a day that were an hour and a half long and an hour-long lunch. The constant times that you would be reminded to pull up your mask would make you want to leave school. Transitioning into sophomore year, we still had to wear masks for half the year. With that came more arguments, more stress, and even more irritation. Trust me when I say, every kid was relieved when the mask rule got lifted. Junior and senior year were just normal years for us. No masks, and no mandates. Junior year flew by and everything was normal. Senior year came and procrastination came with it. Many of us would not attend school, we'd be late, we would not do work. The last month of school was a grind, but hey, we all made it. And in my eyes, that's all that counts. I would like to give all the current and future classes of Falls City High School some advice. Some of you may not realize it, but your freshman and sophomore years of school are some of the most important times of your academic career. So treat it as such. It is where you find yourself, where you make lifelong friends, and where you set the foundation of your future life. The current core of teachers at this school are not only the best in the Willamette Valley, but dare I say the best in the entire state of Oregon. The reason why I say that is because I've never met a more helpful and caring group of adults in my life. Students now and in the future need to make sure to take advantage of that and always ask for help. Cherish your time out in school. All of us have said, I can't wait to be out of here, but in all reality, you guys truly don't know how nice you have it while you're in school. All of us graduates can agree that our time in school flew by. So while you're in school, cherish the time that you have. My time at Falls City High School has been amazing. I cherish all the memories I've made and all the lifelong friends I've made along the way. While our high school career has come to an end, we still have our life to start. To my classmates, I hope you all succeed in life, and thank you for being the best classmates anyone could ever have. To the teachers, thank you for always helping the entire class and I for the last 4 years. We couldn't have done this without you. To my parents, thank you for always being there for me and giving me the best life possible. I couldn't be more proud to be your son. Thank you. I would like to introduce Mr. Reed up to the podium.
All right. Welcome. My name is Jonathan Ellingson, or Mr. E. I hope that I'm barking up the right tree this evening. This is a commencement ceremony for the class of 2024. Commence means begin, so it feels like an ending, but really commence means begin. So let's do it. If this speech had a title, and it does, it would be and is Purple and Gold. Not to be confused with lilac and glitter. Purple and gold, the colors of Falls City High School. What can we say about this class? I wrestled with this a lot, to be honest. I asked others and they were not much help, but I settled on 4 things. Get wisdom, get ready, work hard, start now. The book of Proverbs says, get wisdom, though it may cost all you have, get wisdom. Search for it as you would search for silver or gold. And speaking of gold, look at this class. Glittering in all their golden glory. Class of 2024, get wisdom. Know that not all that glitters is gold. Get wisdom. Soak it up. It's all over the place. Wisdom in this messy, messy world, it's mixed in with a lot of stuff that is not wise. Lies, glitter, nonsense, distractions. But wisdom exists. Wisdom is in books and people and TV shows. Wisdom can be found in the mouths of people from every profession, in conversations in classrooms, and in conversations in settings of all kinds. Read Proverbs, read other things, listen to others. Listen to people you agree with. They might be right. And if they are not right, and you are, how would they ever know if you never talked to them? It's not all words, of course. It's examples and actions. More is caught, they say, than taught. Get wisdom. Wisdom is not the same thing as knowledge. What's the difference? Mr. Sapp shared a video recently that said it well. Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in the fruit salad. Get wisdom. Wisdom is knowing the difference between truth and lies, between a good idea and a bad one. Wisdom knows that you need red and blue to get purple. Get wisdom. Sometimes wisdom is biting your tongue, and sometimes it is speaking up. Wisdom is the words in The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Now, none of them were willing to sing, so unfortunately, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Get wisdom. If you know how to look, it's everywhere. Recently at a community event, Bob Young, Stephanie McEwen, and a few others spoke to the seniors. Bob Young told them, put some time into your community. It goes fast. Be a part of your community. Mrs. McEwen reminded them that they are not alone, that your life is like a choose-your-own-adventure book, and all you can do is make the best decisions with the best information you have at the time. Another speaker told the seniors to find their gift and work at it. Get wisdom. Get the best information you can. When you find it, write it down, keep it. Tattoo it on your body if you have to. A junior told a freshman in class last week that you get out of things what you put into them. I wrote that down immediately and told every class that day about that specific interaction. Get wisdom and spread wisdom. Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' neighborhood had a note that he carried around in his pocket. It said this: frankly, there isn't anyone you couldn't learn to love once you've heard their story. What wisdom are you carrying around in your pocket? Listen to others, get wisdom. Now, it would make sense to make this speech more specific. Get wisdom seems like pretty solid advice forever and ever to anyone all the time. It's something I pray for every day. But what can we say about and to each student in this class? Each one of these folks, like you and me, is a specific wonder of the world. Do you know what the class of 2024 chose as their motto? Do you guys know what you chose as your motto? They chose, be the person your dog thinks you are. So, I interviewed their dogs. Trinket, Kiana, Helga, Panda, Orbit, Luna, Rocky, Raymond, Doug, Sparky, Titan, Bella, Douglas, even Goldie. I asked them, dogs, I said, what kind of people do you think these seniors are? These seniors, Aaron and Evan and Layla and Peter and Ian and Elliot and Dakota and Keaton and Allison and Walter and Dawson, who are they? I asked them. Do you know what their dog said about them? This may or may not surprise you, but they said, I think one of them may have been a cat. I was real curious how that was going to go. And I told a few of them that I was going to do that. And I was going to do it because you have to be curious and you have to try things out. Right. And that was just for me to feel that discomfort. Trust your discomfort. It's good. Okay, we're almost done. 4 things. Number 1, get wisdom. Number 2, get ready. There's an old saying that I love. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Are you ready? Get ready. Be prepared. Truth is, you don't know what skills or knowledge you're going to need in the future. Nobody does. But it's a safe bet that learning to learn and having some skills and some knowledge will be helpful. Get ready for the next thing by adding to your skills and knowledge. Luck, they say, happens to the prepared. When dogs and your community can be proud of. When people see your names, make them think autograph, not graffiti. When you leave a room or field or job, may people say, hey, I'm glad they were here. They made this a better place. The colors of Falls City High School are purple and gold. When you see the color gold, I hope that you remember that not all that glitters is gold. When you see the color gold, I hope you remember to get wisdom, though it may cost all you have, though you look for it like some look for actual silver and actual gold. Pursue the things that matter. And for all of us, in the year 2024, when we see the color purple, I hope we don't have Nurple memories, but instead, we remember that purple is made out of red and blue. To get purple, you need red and blue. To create a healthy community, school, country, family, ecosystem, you need you, and you, and you, and some characters that you might not be that sure of. When you see purple, I hope you remember that it is made out of red and blue. The future needs all of us. Be who you were made to be. Class of 2024, we wish you way more than luck. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Mr. E. Next, we're going to have our rose ceremony. And this year, we actually did bring roses, so that's great. And Miss Stephanie McGowan is going to present our roses.
Hi, I'm Stephanie McEwen, and it's a tradition at graduation for seniors to give 3 roses to people who have supported them throughout their lives. So first up, we have Aaron, and his first rose goes to his parents for supporting him throughout high school. His second rose goes to Bob Young for always being an amazing coach and a moral supporter. And his third rose goes to Ian for always being his best friend and a great teammate. His favorite high school memory is beating Ember for her Fall City's first Embler for Fall City's first state playoff game in 32 years. You will hear that often. Next we have Heaven. Her first rose goes to her mom, Crystal Smart, and stepdad, John Smart, because they pushed her to work hard and are the reason she has made it this far. Her second rose goes to her brother, Noah Clampett, and sisters Penelope and Zoe, because she's so proud of herself and she prays that they choose not to give up. And her third rose goes to her boyfriend, Christian Martinez, and his amazing family. If it was not for them, she would not have walked today, and she's so blessed to have an amazing family in her life. Next, we have Layla. Her first rose goes to her mom, Jennifer, for being there and supporting her. Her second rose goes to her dad, Michael, for comforting her in her times of need. And her third rose goes to Miss V for helping her. Her favorite high school memory is the OMSI field trip. Next is Peter. His first rose goes to his family for helping him as much as they can. His second rose goes to his brothers for being an inspiration and pushing him to do better. And his third rose is for Mr. E for taking the harassment over the past few years. His favorite high school memory is Algebra 2 and finding out how blind he is during that class. Ian, his first rose goes to his grandpa Bob for always being there for him through all of his ups and downs. He wants you to know how thankful he is for you and how much he loves you. His second rose goes to his mom for always supporting him and wants you to know how thankful he is that you moved back from Utah. And his third rose is to his dad for being his best friend and one of his best moral supporters. His favorite high school memory is making the second round of state playoffs in 32 years. Next is Elliot. His first rose goes to his mom, dad, and siblings for pushing him to be the best throughout the years. His second rose goes to Bob Young for coaching him through basketball and life for the past 4 years at Fall City High School. His third rose to all his high school friends for making daily life at Fall City High School memorable. And his favorite high school memory is beating, there you go, for Fall City first state playoff game in 32 years. up is Dakota. His first rose goes to his little sisters for always loving him. His second rose goes to his grandparents for always supporting him throughout his high school career. His third rose goes to his mom for always keeping him on track, even though he is stubborn. And his favorite high school memory is when he and Dawson and Keaton went down to Eugene to go bowling and his car broke down. Next up is Keaton. His first rose goes to his family for supporting him throughout his life. His second rose goes to his mom for making him his best self and keeping him that way. And his third rose to his friends for being the real reason he went to school every day and always keeping him on his toes. His favorite high school memory is the lock-in when he got to spend 12 hours with some really cool people. Next is Allison. Her first rose goes to Elissa Burgess for being her best friend and making her smile and feel loved. Her second rose goes to her grandmother for always being there to take care of her and love her, even though she was a brat. And her third rose goes to Nathan Kemper for being helpful and an inspirational staff member. Her favorite high school memory is playing basketball with friends. Next is Walter. He would like to give his first rose to his mom because she's his mom. That way.
That's funny.
He would like to give his second rose to his sister. And his last rose goes to his G-Mom and G-Paw for being there for him. And his favorite high school memory is watching Anna put her hands in the toilet to catch a fish. And last, but certainly not least, is Dawson. His first rose goes to his mom, Nicole, Dad, John, and his siblings. Thank you for always being there for him and supporting him. His second rose goes to his grandparents for always offering to help him no matter the situation. And his third rose goes to his great grandma for always bringing positivity into his life and being an amazing mentor. And his favorite high school memory is when Luke Preston ripped off the door handle to the weight room.
Thank you, Ms. McEwen. All right, now the part I think most of them have been waiting for, the presentation of the diplomas. You guys ready? Aaron's been waiting 4 years, he says. And our first graduate, Aaron Burgess. Layla Dine. Peter Doyle. Ian Evenson. Dakota Friedlander. Keaton Eicher.
You weren't able to get it to work? Yeah, I'm just recording. saw live stream for you, so I can put it on later. Okay.
Allison Lukens. Walter Manning. Dawson Teal.
At this time, Mr. Kidd has informed me that these seniors have completed all the requirements set forth by the state of Oregon and the Falls City Board of Directors. I would like to now present to you the class of 2024. Congratulations.